Can I count it all? Yeah. Can I count it all? Yeah. Count up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So this documentary you're watching came about because my colleague over at Meinl, Germany, Norbert Saemann, and I both had the same idea at the same time. We both wanted to get footage of Clyde Stubblefield and John Jabo Starks, Meinl cymbal artists, and we wanted to interview them and basically get the backstory on their lives, the history of funk drumming, just everything that's made them tick and made them two of the most influential drummers of all time. And I also wanted to get Robert Sput Searight of Snarky Puppy, who's greatly influenced by Clyde and Jabo, to interview them, ask the questions, and facilitate the whole thing. So that's how this came about. We wanted to get the old guard in with the new guard and pay homage to the old guard. These guys have had such a massive influence on popular music. It's criminal how little people know about their history and what they've done. So that's why you're watching it.
When I came into James Brown, the audition, he had been there for 2 weeks already. Mm-hmm. And and I went in the dressing room after the audition, and Jabo was sitting in there. I said, "Who are you?" He says, "I'm the drummer." I said, "Oh, how long you been here?" He said, 2 weeks. I said, "Who would you play with before you came with Brown?" He said, "Bobby Bland." I said, "That's my #1 drummer."
Clyde Stubblefield and John Jabo Starks. The first time that I've met the two guys was in 1998 at the Musikmesse in Frankfurt, Germany, where they performed on behalf of Meinl. Ever since, basically, we have stayed in touch with each other until today. Back at that time, I was joining a new funk band and I was developing my own funk drumming skills, and I was introduced to the music of James Brown and Clyde and Jabo's drumming more and more. And this is when I really started to appreciate the beats and the grooves that those two guys created with James Brown. I think everyone agrees with me that the importance that those guys had for the development of modern music is just outstanding. Those guys are real living legends. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I have had the idea to get the two of them in front of our cameras and film an extensive interview with both of them and have them talk about their life and about their music with James Brown. I told that idea to my colleague Chris Brewer at Meinl USA, and coincidentally he has had the exact same idea already. So it was a no-brainer to start the project and flying Clyde and Jabo into Nashville for the interview that you are about to see. Great thanks goes out to Robert Sput Searight, Snarky Puppy drummer, for conducting the interview in such a great way. I hope that you will have as much fun checking out these videos as we had filming them. Please enjoy Clyde Stubblefield and Jabo Starks.
You have to understand the concept of the way he had it, the way it was done. We never played the same time together.
Never.
Okay. You never did that. Mm-mm. I knew the show. He learned the show and knew it too. Okay. Because he was in the middle of tunes at time. He would point back at him
for me to play,
and he would start playing wherever he pointed to him. That's where he started playing.
And this was on a show.
And yeah, this was on stage. And
so you had to always be ready.
You always ready. You never took your eye off of him.
This past week, I got a chance to hang out with Clyde Stubblefield and Jabo Starks, and it was an incredible experience for me. And I think mostly I was honored to do that because I was heavily influenced by those two guys growing up as a kid, and when I was asked to do the interviews, I was so excited about that, and just anxious to get in there and see what those guys would have to say. And got a chance to spend two days with those guys and eat and have dinner and play, talk, and have a good time. And I think it's important that their story, is heard, actually. And I don't think I've ever heard their story on the level that we kind of captured them, conveying it.
I sit down and play what I'm going to play anyway. I play what I'm playing anyway. Same thing.
Right.
You got it. That's it.
He got on the drums, and he was playing what he played naturally. And Brown got on the drums. So let me show you this. And he got on the drums and played something there. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
One of the questions that you're getting asked really often as a drummer is, what is your major influence? Normally you answer this question with, it's this or that drummer. For me, it's this or that groove, or this or that kind of musical genre. So when Norbert Saemann first came to me and said that I can cut and edit this video, I felt really honored, because Clyde, Stubblefield and Jabo Starks are one of the drummers that everybody knows around the world for its great grooves and great musicianship. So I really hope you enjoyed this video series as much as I did, and you learned something totally new.